Bear with me 1 minute, gents. We're all doing well on a Sunday night. Just getting the stream shared, as you do on a Sunday. Legacy, season 11, round 1. One shot quali. Just goes to show how much I watch the Discord. One shot quali, sprint and a feature. Oh, there we go. I don't know if the whole season's like that, but you know, Mickey. We'll wing it as we go. So let's run through while we're here. Legacy. Drivers. So we got Mr. Tyler and Mini G. He's a new one. In the Alpine, we got Trouser and Ratagan in the Aston Martin. We got Stiggy and Ex-Kondiski. He's a mouthful, he is. He's there in the Ferrari. We got Zoltan Hassan in the Haas. Rostocker, Matthew XY3 in the McLaren. We got Flacco. He's a new one as well. Farwaz in the Mercs. Got little Pigeon, my buddy. He's in the AlphaTauri with Rumpski. Rumpski's in the division. Please don't let Rivski be in here. I need to scroll down. Yes, he's not. Yes, get in there. So let's go back up. So we got Rumpski and Little Pigeon in the AlphaTauri. Scotty MT, Mr. Ballon d'Or in the Red Bull with Famous Wayne. Yes. Stephen, my friend. How are you, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. We've got Scotty MT and Famous Wayne in the Red Bulls. We've got Tuck and Grim. Grim, it's been a long time, you little fleck. I hope you're well, buddy. And we got the man Noodles and JT Cod, another legend. There you are, sexy fella. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good Christmas and New Year and all that palaver. So yeah, we've got Noodles and JT. There's a lot of 900 numbers. What's all that about? And then reserves, we've got Crumpix, Voltex, Plavank, greatest driver in the whole of PGR, along with Egolf, Famous Wayne, and the main man Brasco. We got Marley as a reserve, and there's, speaking of the legend, look, Brasco's as a reserve, Matt F1, Entron, another legend, Egolf Hazard. We've got a little prick there by Chaz Knight Rider. I don't know who that is. He must be new to the lobby. Chaz Knight Rider. If anybody knows who that is, let me know in the chat. And then we got another little, I think he must be new as well. Pirate Danny. Pirate, I don't know who that is. Pirate Danny. I don't know. The last two drivers sound like knobheads. Old Chaz and Danny. Couple of knobheads in the chat. Right, so gentlemen, here we are. We are here, finally. The new season, Sundays, Legacy. We are ready to get going. Once the clock strikes the hour, we will be off and running, gentlemen. So we've got a few in the chat already. Noodles with a Japanese flag. That's a bit poetic, isn't it? Really. Vamos, Brasco. The legend is in the chat. The legend. Someone vacate their seat and let my mate Brasco drive tonight. Come on. So Noodles with a Japanese flag. We'll let the chat sort that out. JT Cod, absolute legend. Scotty MT, Flacco. Don't know who that is. Sleeper. Ratagan. Trouser. Manic, I apologise, mate. I'm still laughing at my comment in chat. I got you good. Every time, Manic. You know what, though? There's going to be one time I come unstuck and I'm actually going to send a legitimate message. Manic's going to be like, fuck off, Mick. I'll see you at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, as you boys are in the UK. We've got Zoltan, who's Voltan, and the legend that is Famous Wayne. Brasco, throw him up, Famous Wayne. He's another Vamos boy. Let's get in there. Rumsky, commentator of the year. He's there. So we're just waiting for the lobby to fill up, fellas. And we should be ready to get going for race 1. Hassan, he's now in the chat. Wayne already my driver today. Ah, mate, smashing it. Smashing it. You know, Brasco, you know, mate, you know. Oh, Slugger's in the lobby. What time we got? We got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes for everybody to get into their driver, get into their seats, and we should be a go. Brasco, we should be ready to vamos. You know, people giving me stick. Plavanchi's there in the chat. Rumple, how are you, buddy? Plavanchi's there. People giving me stick because over the combined league, we're bottom of the table, but we don't have to worry about that. What I say is we're the strongest team in the league, mate. We're holding everybody else up. Don't you worry about that, mate. Things was the first race of the season. I reckon all 4 of my drivers absolutely hated China. So, listen, we're coming to get you, boys. We're coming to get you. We're going to slap you around the face with a bit of paella and then clean you off with a bit of sangria. My drivers are good, mate. Don't you worry about that. Don't worry about that. We've got Brasco. We've got Plavant. We've got Famous Wayne. We've got Egolf. It was very unlucky. Should have had the race win on Wednesday, if I'm not lying, apart from the old dodgy game. You know, showing the trackers dry. Well, if you go and watch back Armin's stream, even though I don't like publicising Armin, go and watch Frank's stream on Armin's channel, if you want to put it like that. Hassan, my little legend, hope you well, buddy. Happy New Year to you, bro. Happy New Year to you, bud. Expecting big things from you this season, Hassan. Big things, mate. Big things. But I'll be honest with you, I know this is an independent division, but if you crash into my driver, Wayne, me and I'm going to slide into your DMs. Everybody, you leave Wayne alone in this division, all right? And when Egolf races or Brasco or Plavanch, because I see all 4 of my drivers are reserves in this league, so get them in. Get them in. I just can't get over Noodles having a Japanese flag. Yes, Hassan, you know it, bud. You know it. Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias, Hassan. Stockers in the lobby. What are all these trophies about? I keep seeing these drivers get trophies. What are all these about? If someone can tell me. Is that just people giving it large because they've got a couple of trophies? So what we got? Do you know what? I haven't even checked the app. How many drivers we got confirmed for tonight. But yeah, I'll say it again. I said it on Tuesday stream. Guys, we're on 389. 300. No, I'm impartial, mate. I'm impartial. But if Hassan wins, you're my mate, Hassan, so I like that. But if Wayne wins, my God, drop the mic. Drop the mic. If Wayne wins here tonight, drop the mic. I'm going to go and roll the wife out of bed and everything, I will. But yeah, look, we're on 389 members in the 389 members in the Discord. We're going to try and push it up to 400. So invite your mates, invite your sister, invite your mum if you have to. Let's get that at 400 in the next couple of weeks, lads. Come on. Oh, beware. Beep, 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 beep. Jay Tyler's joined the Jay Tyler's in the lobby. Stick your bumpers on. So remember, lads, it's a one-shot quali tonight, as I've just found out about 10 minutes ago. One-shot quali, 10-lap sprint, 28-lap race. Okay, there you go. Brasco, thank you for the explanation. So what we got now? We're on 17. Little Pigeon, Farwaz. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Farwaz is ready to go already. He's got the green tick up. Stiggy. My main man Stiggy's not in the lobby yet. Who else are we waiting for? Waiting for a few others. So what we've got? We've got a little mix of nationalities here now. We've got Japan. Noodles. I can't go with that. Noodles in Japan. We've got Great Britain. We've got England. We've got Mexico. We've got Great Britain. Ratigan with the old Colombian or Ecuadorian. Rostock, you absolute legend. How are you, buddy? How are you, Rostock? I hope you're well, mate. I hope you had a great week and a great weekend. Trouser with the old ITI flag. Hungarian, I believe. England. Great Britain. I believe that's Palestine for Hassan, if I'm right. Freitag, England. We got Poland for Ekskonski. We got the old German Meister, old Mr. Germany himself, Stocker. Waiting for my mate. Waiting for Stocker's mate first. Stocker's mate first, but my mate a close second. Waiting for Diablo to get into the chat. My little buddy. Got Jay Tyler with a British flag. Pigeon with a British flag. Farwaz. Damn. That's United Arab Emirates, I believe. Gaz. How are you, bro? Gaz. So Farwaz, I believe that's United Arab Emirates flag. We've got Stiggy in the chat. Well, he's not in the chat yet, but hopefully he'll get in there soon to say hello at least. Stiggy in the lobby. We've got 18 currently. So, guys, as you've just joined the chat, UAE. I told you, Hassan, mate. I'm sophisticated, bud. Sophisticated, mate. Sophistication. I reckon I've got to be the most sophisticated person in the whole PGR. You know, and I reckon I'm an equal first with Wayne, Brasco, Plavant, and Egolf Hazard. The 5 most sophisticated people in the whole PGR. If I'm being honest, that's not no bias or nothing like that, but I just tell you how it is, lads. You know that. Eres un crack. Tú también, Hassan. Tú también. Tú también. Tú también, Hassan. But yeah, Gaz, you've just joined, mate. So look, as you can see on the left-hand side, one shot. So drivers get just one lap tonight for their quali. Just one lap, one fast lap. And then straight after that, we go to a sprint, and then we go to a 28-lap race. Mini G44. That's 2 times now he's entered the lobby. Maybe he's having a bit of he's on the old EA. So what, Farwaz is on PC. Everybody else on PlayStation. Noodles on PC. For me, seeing EA tells me what? Mini G's on Xbox or something like that. On that second-rate console. I'm only joking. I've always been a PlayStation man. Never bought an Xbox in my life. So we've got 19. We're waiting for one more because I did see Plavant was first reserve. Okay. I always thought PC was the old standy-uppy thing. Farwaz has got on. Look, the old screen and the old what's it called? It's not hard drive, is it? What's the old thing that stands up? What's it called? Oh, it's completely lost against it. But I'm like these boys. I'm a PS boy. Always have been, always will be. hard case. There you go. Hassan, you're an absolute ledge. Oh, Ratigan. Oh, South American Ratigan. Oh, Ratigan. Oh, Ratigan Escobar. That's what we need to change his name to. Oh, Mr. Ratigan Escobar. And Trouser with the old ITI flag. What's he got the ITI flag for? I don't know. Ratigan, yes, you flash at me, mate. You flash that tick button. You ain't even said hello to me in the chat yet. It's still waiting for you to say hello, Mr. Jim Jeffries. I'll call you out by your whole name. Pigeon, you little ledge. I hope you're well, bud. I got Manic good, didn't I? Manic hasn't even said hello yet. I think he's got the hump with me. I think he's upset. I think Manic's upset. I've got him good. For those that don't know, I put it in the actual chat today, but normally when the season starts, I normally send a message like I did today in the chat. I normally send it in the commentators chat, and Matt, I get Manic every time. Okay, Mick, but let us know when you're free again. And he replies the same stuff. You fucking ass all the time. Manic, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. So it looks like we're currently on 19. Still waiting. We're now on 5. What are we waiting for? We've got to be waiting for somebody. Somebody's got to put a message in the Discord. Just look at that amount of messages. Get Danny in. Brasco's in the chat. Plavanche's in the chat. Get him in if there's a seat available. Let's fill the grid up. Lads. We have Matthew. Matthew no show. Okay. So Matthew. So what? Get another driver in the lobby or what? It may not be good for you, Brasco. I've just seen your comment, mate. It may not be good for you, but my God, what a stream it would be. What a stream it would be. So what? We're gonna get going or? We're gonna wait for Noodles to give the go ahead. Scott EMT looks like he's ready. Slugger looks like he's ready. Even though I'm not going to lie, unless I've missed it, I do apologise, but Slugger and Mr. Jim Jeffries haven't even popped into the chat and said hello. Bit disappointed with that. So we know the drivers that I'm abusing. Reevski, fuck off, Gaz. We've already got one chuckle brother, mate. We don't need another one. Get Reevski in. But yeah, it's going back to Mr. Slugger and Mr. Jim Jeffries haven't even said hello. So we know what drivers are getting abused tonight. You know? I'll leave Jay Tyler alone for a little bit unless he crashes into someone. Wayne, my mate Famous Wayne, is just going to get absolute praise. I'm scared. That wasn't me, mate. That was my brother Gaz, mate. Abuse him. Stiggy, you little legend. Thought it was taking you so long. Where you been? You know, I've been on since 2:45. I've been on 20 minutes. 25 minutes. But at least you jumped in and said hello, mate. I appreciate that. Not like Slugger or Jim Jeffries, you know. Even the Grim Sleeper popped his head in and said hello. So he's not going to get abused tonight. Yes. What's taking us along? Come on, lads. We got 19. Let's go. I've got work in the morning. Or you know what? Leave it a bit, and maybe it will give time for Rattigan and Tuck to say hello. You know, Wayne. I know Wayne don't normally jump in the chat. I know Wayne don't ever say hello in the chat because Wayne's purely focused, absolute 100% focused. We got the green light. We got the green light. We're going to go as we are. We're going to go as we are. Clavanche is going to be a little bit sickening about that because I did see that he was first reserve. And if he would have known Mathayu, YX3 or whatever the bloody name is, he could have drove tonight. But so let's go look. We've got 2 Alpines. We've got 2 I didn't get to have a look. 1 shot sprint quali. Let's go. It's been a long time since we've had our 1 shot. We've got 19 drivers in the lobby. If I'm not saying hello, I don't care what positions they finish in, but I hope Rattigan and Tuck finish 18th and 19th. You know? You know how it is, lads. You know how it is. Come on. An absolute roaster. Absolute roaster throughout the whole stream. Got to wait for people to stick their setups on. And we should be a go. Can't get me bits and bobs up until we go. But you'll be able to see who's actually leading the quali on the left-hand side of the screen once I get it up. Looks fairly grey. Looks fairly grey. Bit of a tricky track, COTA. You got the old, as I always call it, the fake Maggots and Beckett's. They're beginning of sector 1. Very difficult braking zone into turn 1, the uphill. Many collisions have happened there. That's what she said, Brasco. Boom. I got you again. Oh no, that was Clavanche I got in our chat, wasn't it? So right, Hassan's currently leading, but we're just about to cross the line. Let's get the track up. Let's get the lap delta up. Not that we really need it. We need the telemetry up. That can get shot. Mini G's currently in first. Zoltan pushes himself up into third. Scotty MT, he drops down slightly. Mannix currently sitting in third place. Well, Mannix now in pole. Let's try it. It takes so long to flick through the drivers. We're going to sit on board with Manic. Another one that hasn't even said hello to me, but Manic's got a reason. I got him good. I got him good. Little Pigeon. Manic's now dropped all the way down now to 18th. Little Pigeon and Stiggy battling it out. You've got Pigeon currently in first, Stiggy in second. You've got Zoltan in third. We're currently sitting on board. We're sitting on with Stiggy at the moment. Tyler's pushed himself up into third. You'd expect him to be battling it out at the front. We've got Zoltan. Stiggy's now pushed himself. Manic invalid. Oh, Manic's down at the bottom because he's invalidated. So we've got quite a few more famous Wayne's invalid. Wayne. Fire Tucks. Bindi. He's retired from the session. I didn't mean what I said. Tuck. You know, but serves you right for not saying hello to me. So we've got Pigeon currently. He's some driver, Pigeon, isn't he? Stiggy's now fell down back into fourth. We're currently on board with Jay Tyler. Just coming to the end of the track. Oh, that was limits there from Jay Tyler. But it looks like Pigeon's going to be the driver, the first one across the line. So we've got Pigeon, followed by Tyler, followed by Stiggy, followed by Stocker, followed by Zoltan, followed by Scotty MT, JT Cod, Noodles from Japan. Fantastic lap there from Pigeon. Up against some strong competition there. Pigeon, you are an absolute legend. And there you go, look, fastest. So we got Little Pigeon, Tyler, Stiggy, Stocker, Zoltan, Scotty MT, JT Cod, Noodles from Japan. Got Dale up there in the top 10. Rumsky, great lap from him to pull it in the top. Diablo, I'm not even going to run through the order no more. Been waiting for you, bud. Where are you, mate? Where you been? Exkonsky in 11th. We got Ratagon Escobar in 12th. We got Hassan in 13th. But don't you worry about that Hassan down in 13th. We know what Hassan's about. Hassan's a Sunday, even though we are Sunday for quali, but Hassan's a Sunday, man. He may quali low, but guarantee you at the end of the race, we'll be talking about Hassan. Yes, you know, mate. You know. You know it. Pigeon, legend, buddy. What a lap there from you, Pidge. Little Pigeon. What a lap. What a lap. Now, here's the conundrum. I was about that on Sunday night, big word. Here's the conundrum. Is it just going to be a straight up boring everyone on medium, or someone going to risk it for a biscuit like Manic, for example, who invalidated? Manic just going to risk it for a biscuit and try and flip on the old softs? You messed up the last chicane, but it's all right, Rumpel, mate. You're still there in 10th. It's not too bad, bud. I wonder if anybody's going to stick on the old soft tyre, the old red rims, and try and risk it. We're going to have a quali lap now, a formation lap, I do believe. So we're going to be able to have a look. And everyone's gone boring, Norman boring. So everybody's, apart from Hassan. Hassan's flipped it up slightly, the only one to go on the hard tyre. I do understand COTA's an abrasive track, so the softs want the last 5 minutes. We've got 10 laps to get through. Hassan's giving it a bit of wiggle for me because he knows he's on stream. Trousers at the back of the grid. Where did Tuck finish? Tuck finished 15th. Hard's an interesting choice. That's because Hassan's an interesting driver, Brasco. I'm not going to lie. For me, I know the awards and all that are going to go, so I can speak out now, but everybody was allowed to inbox their votes for drivers and improved. My vote last year for Legacy was, and I actually believe he won it, was Stocker, the driver of the year. My vote was, I can talk about it now because it's gone, but my vote for most improved driver of the year went to Hassan. I voted for my buddy Hassan, most improved driver of the year, because he really, especially mixing it in this division. Remember, guys, it's a few seasons ago now, but I used to race with Hassan. I used to race with Hassan back in Apex and Sunday Division 1, back in the old school days in PGR. And now to see him in that fastest division on a Sunday, albeit there's only 2 divisions on a Sunday, but to see where Hassan is now, absolute kudos, mate. You tell him, Brasco. You tell him, Brasco. If you don't support Vamos. But you know what? He drives for Pink Panther. He drives for Pink Panther, but I know deep down he wants to be a part of the Vamos fraternity. I know that deep down. You know, Diablo, you know. I know every time he starts a race, he goes, Vamos, Vamos, Vamos. He wants to be a part of the crew, Brasco. He wants to be a part of the crew. So as you know, we're on board with Pigeon. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are off. We are off for season 11, round 1. Stiggy looks like he's had a fantastic start. Sitting on the board, sitting on the rear wing now. Jay Tyler's tried to send it down the inside. But I think Pigeon's gonna have it. Yeah, Brasco, that was a and you know what, both of you, it's funny enough, now you're talking about it, both of you done the exact same strategy. But yours was on the inters, wasn't it, Brasco, if I remember correctly. Ratagan's already got a 10-second time penalty. That's gonna kill him huge. That's gonna kill him huge at the pit stops. So we've got Little Pigeon, managed to stave off Jay Tyler, followed by Stocker. Let's have a look at the position changes. Where are we? Gained most. Told you. What did I tell you? Look who's in 10th place. Look, Trouser up 5 at the back of the grid. Get in there. But look, what did I tell you? What did I tell you about this fella? Mr. Sunday. Mr. Sunday himself. Hassan. Caution sector 2. We're all back to green flag now. Stiggy and Zoltang having a right old ding dong. Gets himself sorted. The back of the pack there is Mini G. Seems to have had a bit of a moment there, Mini G. He might have been the one that had the yellow flag. But it's all good now. We're all back. Little Pigeon sets the fastest lap. And we've already got a Ferrari pulling into the pits that look like. No, he must have just had a big old moment coming out of the last turn. Stiggy's had a right old move there. There's been a bit of a collision between the McLaren and the Haas. There's been a big moment there because Cod, JT Cod, Stiggy, Scotty MT, Stocker have just gained loads of places. Rumsky's up there in 7th. Nice Rumsky. Friar Tuck's had a moment. He's there all at the back at 19th. He's down at the back. But we do know Friar Tuck's gone to completely no assist now, so he does have a moment here and there. Still trying to get used to it. Where's the legend, Famous Wayne? I'm going to jump on board. Chasing down the Mercedes of Flacco, but currently in a DRS train. We're going to stay on board just with Wayne for a little bit. Oh, bit of a coming together there with Hassan at the front. He's ghosting currently. Oh, and Noodles has a bit of a moment. He spins out. But I don't know if that was Hassan's fault because Hassan's car was actually ghosted. So I don't know what's happened there. Maybe Noodles just had a moment on the corner. It seems like Famous Wayne is pushing Hassan through the corner. We've got Famous Wayne up 4 positions. That's what he does. We've got Trouser up 6. Gonna flick through the grid now. Zoltan in 8th. Ex-Gonski. He's in 8th. Rumsky in 7th. Having a great race at the minute, Rumsky. Albeit we're only 3 laps in. Remember, lads, remind yourself, because I've just had to remind myself, this is a 10-lap sprint. Tyler's got himself up into the first place. Caution, sector 3. That's Tuck. I was just talking about you, Danny. Just talking about you, mate. All good things, at least. Well, I'll say that now. Just don't rewind the stream. Don't rewind the stream, whatever you do. No, I hope you are, mate. I hope you are, bud. Hope you are, buddy. Got a little pigeon now, just about to make the move on Jay Tyler in the AlphaTauri. We've got Stiggy and Stocker and Scotty MT all bunched up just behind. We're going to jump on board with Rumsky in the McLaren. He's making a move down. No, sorry, that's Stocker in the McLaren. The old AlphaTauri boys are having a good race. Look, 1st and 7th as we stand. Oh, Scotty MT and Stocker having a bit of wheel bangage. Old JT Cod in the Williams, my favourite car, my favourite team. Oh, in the 3rd place, up 4 positions. But he may come under attack now because, as you can see, he's 2 seconds behind the front 2. We've got Little Pigeon now stuck in the fastest lap. He's managed to get back in front of Jay Tyler. He's keeping him honest. He ain't letting Jay Tyler have it all his own way. Well, I wouldn't either. So we've got Little Pigeon. Williams very strong. JT Cod and Noodles. Famous Wayne making moves. Jump on board with Wayne. Got Hassan in front of him. Sorry, Wayne. Sorry, mate. Oh, here goes JT Tyler now. He's gonna. Brasco, shh. Shh. We don't want to dip team morale, mate. We don't want to dip team morale. Come on. Vamos till the end, mate. Vamos till the end. No one likes a snitch, Brasco. No one likes a snitch. We've got Jay Tyler currently in first, Pigeon in second, Stiggy, Stocker, Cod, Scotty MT, Rumsky keeping it strong with these boys. This is going to be an absolute battle, I believe, between Stiggy, Stocker, Cod, Scotty MT and Rumsky. Absolute battle and a half. Little Pigeon has jumped back on board with him. He's going to try and make a move on JT. I don't think he's going to have enough. I don't think Pigeon's a better driver than just to send it down the inside there, especially on Jay Tyler. He'll save it for the big back straight, don't you worry about that. This is an intriguing battle here between these boys. Very intriguing. And then you got Zoltan and Ekskonski in their own little two-car battle. Got Trousers up 9 positions, the absolute ledge. Absolute ledge. Trouser up 9, got himself up into 10th now. Flacco with the second 3-second penalty. Completely missed. I know Rattigan's still got that 10 second. He ain't going to be able to serve that in the pits, actually. I did mention earlier. That's when I forgot that it was a sprint race. But now I'm back on it. A little bit of ding-dongage. Oh, Rattigan. That's a team and a half as well. Rattigan and Trouser. It's a big team and a half. Ekskonski makes the move on Zoltan in a Ferrari. Puts 2 Ferraris now in the top 10. But currently having the better race so far. Oh, look, it's the other McLaren. Stocker's by himself. Stocker's teammate didn't turn up. Look, have a look at that. Sometimes that's what you need to do, Diablo. Sometimes that's what you need to do, mate. Little Pigeon's managed to get in front. We missed it on the back straight. We're on lap 6 or lap 10. What does Tyler do? Does Tyler dig it down the inside? Whoa! Definitely caught the rear end. Tyler, back out, mate. You sent him into a spin. Back out. There you go. Stinky Stocker, is that what you're saying, Diablo? I was just saying at the beginning of the stream, mate, when you weren't here, obviously. That Stocker is your mate first. Well, your Stocker's mate first, my mate second. Rumsky, no! But look, put your foot down, bud. You can cover that 3 seconds, mate. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that, mate. We know you got it in the tank. If you want, I'll call Reevesky. Get him to come into the chat. Give you a bit of impetus. And there he goes, look. Scotty had a bit of a bad exit there. Rumsky makes his move. So we're going to be getting intriguing now. Rumsky's fell off the back now, so it's going to be an intriguing battle between JT, Cod, Stiggy and Stocker. Tyler and Pigeon still going at it. First and second. He's come on. I know, mate. I know. Yeah, it's quite surprising, mate. But over a short race, I believe, and so it's now where does Pigeon decide to make his move? Oh, sorry, lads. Bit of a big yawn there. Oh, Tyler gets a bit of curbage, a lot of curbage there. We'll stick on board with Little Pigeon here because it seems the gap between Stocker, Stiggy and Cod have all filtered out quite a bit. You can see him back there, but the old DRS might come into effect. Here goes Little Pigeon. Manages to make his move, I suppose. So Pigeon on lap 7, Tyler on lap 8, Pigeon lap 9. So theoretically, if they're going to use that as an overtaking opportunity, Tyler's going to be in prime position to make the move on lap 10. By my calculations. Not that I would trust my calculations anyway. Where's my mate Famous Wayne? How's he getting on? Still hassling Hassan. Still hustling him. Hassan's now fell 2.8 seconds behind Trouser, who's now right over the back of this battle in front. And just as we jump on the back, it's Gonzi's off the track, speaking to the barrier. And there goes Hassan straight through. Wayne should be right on the back of this as well. Just coming now to the end of the lap. Trousers now up 10 positions. Just about to make that 11 positions. Trousers on fire. Trousers absolutely on fire. Pigeon still in front of Jay Tyler. Tyler's going to wait and make his move. JT Cods fell behind this two-car battle now between Stiggy and Stocker. We're on lap 8 of 10. Remember, guys, this is just the entree. We've got the main course yet to come. And look at that. Tyler's all over the back of Pigeon at the moment. All over the back of him. Tyler gets the move done early. Gets it done well early. Stiggy just wants, Pigeon, sorry, just wants to try and stay as close to Tyler. Not with snaps like that on the exit of corners, but he wants to try and stay as close to Tyler as he can. And as I said before, we're going to go to that back straight next time round on lap 9. That's when Pigeon will more than likely make his move, and that gives Tyler the advantage. Or what does Pigeon do? Does Pigeon just get close to him, bide his time, not overtake him on the back straight? Not overtake him on the back straight and leave it be? Or if I just put an idea into Pigeon's head, we'll find out. We'll soon find out. Rumpski in 6th place. Get in there, Rump. Get in there, Rump. He's trying to put JT Cod under pressure for 5th. Oh. Albeit he's got a 3-second time penalty on Rumpski, but that'll only lose him now to Scotty because he's got 4.6, nearly 5 seconds to Zoltan behind. Trousers absolutely on fire. Trousers trying to put Zoltan under big pressure. Trousers shouldn't get him on this back straight, but this is what's going to intrigue me. Here we go. We'll find out. Pigeon's thinking now. Zoltan, he's definitely lost that place to Trouser now. May have even lost it to Hassan. So we're going to jump on board with Pigeon. What does Pigeon do? Does Pigeon put himself into prime position on the last lap? Or Pigeon knows what he's doing. Pigeon knows what he's doing. That's why Pigeon's got legend status. But what he wants to do, he doesn't want to muff it up and get too far away. Pigeon doesn't want to muff this up and get too far away. He wants to stay right over the Trumpet, you legend. How are you, bud? Mr. Team Principal, Breakfast Blitz. How are you, buddy? So, just coming on to the final lap of the race now. Trouser up 11 spots. He's got that secured also with Zoltan's penalty behind. Oh, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. All good, mate, on this Sunday evening. My man, JT. Not a lot of people in this Discord will call JT my man. They call him a lot of other things. As you know, Crumpets. But my man is not one of them. Yeah, so I think Pigeon's played this absolutely perfect. My wrecking ball. On the old race without the telemetry up, just have a look at the old DRS. Pretty equal as we are. Gonna stick on board. Gonna jump on the rear wing. Bit of ding dongage, bit of Diablo. That wasn't ding. That was a bit of dingy. Not a bit of ding dongage. Just a little bit of dingy. Getting into the corner. Oh, Trouser's going to stick it down. Oh, Trouser, Jay Tyler. He tries to go again, but Pigeon. And then it's kicking off behind between Stiggy and Stocker. But we're going to stay on this board. We're going to stay on board with this front battle here. I think Pigeon's. Jay Tyler's. I know he hasn't fluffed it. He's not going to lose. Absolutely controlled there from Pigeon. Pigeon wins the sprint, followed by Tyler, followed by Stocker, followed by Stiggy, followed by JT Cod, followed by Rumpsky, but Scotty gets his position penny. Great drive from Rumpsky, great drive from Trouser Schnauzer, who for me, I know I have to vote for two. Mr. Trouser will be my driver of the day for the sprint. Fantastic drive. The two Hasses lying astern in 9th and 10th with Hassan and Zoltan respectively. Ekskonski. Oh no, I say Wayne driver of the day on the sprint, but when I actually type the message to submit it, it'll be Wayne and Wayne. It's all going to be Wayne. You know how it goes, Brasco. We spoke about this in the private chat, mate. Come on. Told you, no one likes to snitch, mate. So let's get... I was running through the grid before I got interrupted by my driver, Brasco, but he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's my driver. So, Ekskonski in 11th. The man, the legend, the man... the Wednesday, part of the best team on the Wednesday, famous Wayne. And look, he's repping. He's repping. Look, he's still got the Vamos badge. I love it. Grim Sleeper, Noodles from Japan in 14th, Farwaz 15th, Ratigan 16th, Flacco 17th, Mini G 44 on 18th, and Friar Tuck in 19th. I said Tuck or Ratigan, we're going to finish 18th and 19th because I'm not saying hello in the chat. Right, give me 2 seconds, lads. I'm going to get myself a beverage and I will be back for the main course in any second. Oh, it's absolutely smashing it down. Damn. Put your tampons in, lad. Put your tampons in, lads. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. Pigeon, get your tampons out, mate. It's going to be a long one. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to go and put my tampon in. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm back, gentlemen, and as you can see, just by the rims of the tyres, it looks like everybody's on the full wet. We don't need lap delta on. Oh, a little bit of a mixture. What's all the drivers changing for? People losing it. Could that be people on the inters losing it on the formation lap? Seeing a lot of changes, look. A lot of changing. One shot quality again. What? Hold on. What's happened there? Don't the sprint race set the grid for the... Oh, I'm absolutely up a boat without a paddle, I am. What? What's happened there? Don't the sprint race set the grid for the... What's happened there? Eh? I'll get Stuart's inquiry out over this. What's happened there? I thought it was a formation lap, lads. I went to go and get myself a drink. I missed another quali. Sack the commentator. Okay. Zoltan's licking his lips. He's now in second place. And now, look, the race is absolutely bone dry. Jesus Christ. Jeez Louise, what's going on here? Oh, tough. That's absolutely thrown me. I think it's much better, though, for... Hilly, you haven't said nothing all stream, and that's all you could say. Listen, we're going to fall out, me and you little iron. We're going to fall out, you little iron. Hope you're well, bud. Hope you had a great weekend, mate. That's absolutely thrown me. I've gone off. I'm thinking it's a formation lap. I've gone to get myself a drink. I'm thinking people are spinning out on the format. Wow. Jesus Christ. First race of the season, lads. Let's iron out the cracks. Now's your formation lap. There we go. Sitting down in 10th. You're keeping good company, mate. You're keeping good company, bud. Is this still the... I need to do my studying. Is this still the same as last season with the TPs on the Sunday or what, Hilly? What's going on here? Because normally the academy had their own team names. Is this still the same? I see. Hilly, you're a legend, mate. You're a legend. New format. Thanks for letting me know. Jesus Christ, you could have told me about the quali as well. Anyway, Mr. Tyler is in first. Got Zoltan, Voltan in second. We've got a little Pigeon after a fantastic. Noodles up in fourth. Got the two Red Bulls lying astern. Look at Wayne in sixth. Little nosebleed Wayne. Vamos. You little iron. How are ya? Telemetry, we need that up. What's the old tyres saying? Pigeon playing the long game. So is Ex-Konski. Mini G. Lads, what did I say? Well, listen, lads. What did I say for the stream? Because they didn't say hello. Look who's 18th and look who's 19th. Shh. No one likes the grass. Come on. No one likes the grass. No one tell them. But I said it before the sprint race. I said I hope Rattigan and Tuck finish 18th and 19th because they haven't even jumped into the stream yet and said hello. So, karma, lads. Karma. You know, little Pigeons out of DQ. Let's jump on board. We all should be all ready to go. Quite a few more at the back of the pack. Looks like we're ready to go. We'll jump back on board with Jay Tyler. We'll see who's on his rear wing. See who gets a good start. I doubt it's going to be Pigeon. The Haas has had a fantastic start. Top man, Hilly, mate. Top man. The Haas of Zoltan goes down the inside. Looked down the wrong way, but hit. Tyler's got the inside for the next corner. We're going to start flipping back through the pack now. Scotty MT looks like he's had a decent start. He's managed to get Noodles. There's a bit of a yellow flag somewhere. There's a... Oh! Bit of nose to tail there between Scotty and Pigeon. Wayne's dropped all the way down to 13th. Wayne's had a bit of a mare of a start. He's had a little bit of a mare. Grim fell off the back of the pack. Get your nut down, mate. Get your nut down, Grim. You'll be alright, mate. He's got no end plates. He's been smashed to pieces as Grim. He's got to come into the pits. He's been absolutely smashed to pieces. The two Mingy cars of the Saubers sitting 18th and 19th. Rattigan's had a great start. Up the 13th is old Rattigan. Rumsky giving it large on the first lap as well. So we've got Jay Tyler currently in first, followed by Zoltan, followed by Pigeon, followed by Scotty MT, followed by Stiggy. Let's have a look at the position changes. Stiggy up 4. A bit of a bad quality there, Stiggy by East standards. Stocker's had a bit of a bad quality and a bit of a bad start to the race. Down in 14th. Noodles hasn't had a great start, neither has Famous Wayne. Rumsky's about the only driver apart from the top 3 that's held fire. Rattigan and Wayne having a right old ding dong down there. Let's have a look at these two. Got the McLaren of Stocker watching all this play out. He decides to go around the outside of Stocker, manages to get the move done. Yeah, completely gets the move done. Jump back up to the top now. Stiggy's had an absolute fantastic start, 4 places up. Let's get rid of that, we don't need that. Dale's into the pits as we would have thought. He's just on his exit now, just coming out. Freitag and Grim getting their moves done already. Trouser and Flacco, the two Mercs lying astern. It's a great shot down the straight, that is. The two Mercs are going at it here. No team orders there. Having a right old ding dongage Diablo, look. Jump on board with Noodles here, the two Mercs. Having a slight little twitch there, did Flacco. Into the very difficult left-hander. You could take about 30 lines into that corner. He has another little twitch on the front end. That's Flacco. Noodles is going to try and line him up now. Scotty MT fastest lap. Scotty MT's now making his moves. He's overtook Pigeon. Zoltan took Tyler. Zoltan got the move done on Tyler on the pit straight. Jump on board with Scotty. He's got a little Pigeon just behind him, got Stiggy just behind him. Hassan's now slightly. Flacco picks up the first 3-second time penalty. Maybe it's the Noodles putting him right under pressure. Here we go now. Tyler's going to make his move on Zoltan. I don't think Scotty MT's close enough, but we'll sit on board with Scotty MT. Pulls back onto the racing line, does Jay Tyler. That's just going to pull Scotty right up to these two now. He's dragging along Stiggy and Pigeon, not that they need any dragging along. And look, as you can see, that DRS is just pulling them away. They've just pulled out nearly half a second on Hassan because of that DRS. And he's coming under pressure from Rumsky. Well, I'm not going to lie, he's impressed me at level up tonight. He's come on leaps and bounds. Absolute leaps and bounds. Stocker and Wayne having a right old ding-dong. Round the fast right-hander, like the 4 apex right-hander. Wayne's just biding his time. Me and Brasco know if Wayne wanted to, he could just put his foot down and overtake everyone and win this by 20 seconds. But Wayne likes to keep it interesting. JT Cod, very surprising down there in 14th. Must have had a really bad quality there, JT Cod. But we know, no disrespect to anybody else, but we know JT Cod's not a 14th place driver. But mind you, when the league's as stacked as this, anybody could really be a 14th place driver. Oh, Wayne's had a bit of a flick of the front end. But I must say his front end may be all over the place, but look at that rear end. Doesn't it look nice? Look. I'm going to jump back on board with Zoltan now. You know that, mate. You know that. Brasco, we know, mate. We know. We know. We know. We know what Wayne's capable of, mate. But if he goes out and wins every race by 20 seconds, what good would that be? He'll get thrown out of the league. So he just holds a little bit back, you know. So Zoltan's having an absolute great start to this feature race. Jay Tyler still behind. Scotty MT is still there biding his time. Now we'll flip through the ERS of the boys. They all seem to be holding it. Well, some do. They all seem to be holding on to it fairly well. Most of the drivers. None of them have got flashing lights as we speak of. So we're all doing all right. We're doing all good. We're going to jump on board with Scotty T, or we'll jump on board with Pigeon. Famous Wayne. Look, it just decides to make it even more interesting. Look, I'll get a 3-second time penalty. I don't worry about me. Hassan Toya and Traz are having a right old ding dong up into turn 1. Got Rumsky just in front of him, who's now made this a 5-car battle at the front because he now fell 3 seconds behind the front 5. This could be a very interesting battle. So we'll jump on board with Little Pigeon at the minute. Little twitch there from Stiggy on the front end, but he doesn't seem to have lost him a lot of time. Stiggy could get hit by a wrecking ball on track sometimes, and it still doesn't lose him any time. So now we've got the perfect view here now of on board with Little Pigeon. We can see Tyler gaining quickly. None of the rest really, because they're caught in the DRS train. But there goes Tyler on Zoltan. We're going to see him go down the inside. The pack have all bunched up now, but I don't think there's not really a lot of moves there for Scotty or Stiggy being in this DRS train, especially when you got 2 cars absolutely ragsing it out up front, having a right old battle. And there goes Stocker. That's what Stocker did not want. Very unlike Stocker getting a 3-second time penalty. But I suppose we can only attribute that to where he's currently sitting in 11th place. He's trying to push it. He can see he could possibly be a part of this battle. Whoa! Scotty MC right off the track there. But Stocker knows that he could be a part of this battle. We're up the front if he gets his skates on. So maybe that's where the 3-second time penalties come from. It's all quiet at the minute. We've got, as we said at the beginning, Tyler, followed by Zoltan, followed by Scotty, followed by Stiggy. Sitting on board with Little Pigeon, watching all of this play out. And a decent view there coming around the fake Maggots and Beckett's. Hassan Toya, what did I tell you about Mr. Sunday? Got to find himself in 6th place now. But he's come under trousers, just not letting him have all of it his own way. They've both overtaken Rumsky for the time being. Noodles wants to get his nut down. Noodles wants to get his nut down and catch these two, because he's got Farwaz behind him, right up his chuff. And he's got Stocker closing down. A little bit of a gap there to JT Cod. And just as we stay in that now, Zoltan's made his move. Is there going to be any moves from these front one? Just Scotty, Stiggy and Pigeon just can't do anything. And speaking of that, Traz managed to get Hassan Toya down into the big turn at the end of the main straight. Well, the back straight, we can call it that, I suppose, yeah. Traz is absolutely, from where we qualified in the beginning, well, he didn't qualify, did he? He invalidated his lap. He's had an absolute, so far between the race and the sprint race and the feature race, he's gained like 16 positions. No, he wants to get onto the back of these as quick as he can. He's got 3.1. So Hassan and Rumsky were clever. They'll just maybe try and let Trouser pull them along and close this gap, because it's only going to be a matter of time before these two, all of it, well, the front 5, start huffling and scuffling. It all depends how Jay Tyler plays it. Is he going to be the patient Jay Tyler that we know he can be, or is he going to be the ragged that we know he's just going to go for an overtake at the first moment? And we'll soon find out. Flacco, 3-second time penalty. I believe that could be number 2. Yeah, Traz has got great pace here. You say it, mate. And look, he's 2.9 now. Now we're going to jump back on board with Pigeon now, because look, Pigeon on Stiggy. Scotty's just holding firm there in third. Tyler goes through on Zoltan. Gets the move done there, so they're all bunched up now. You can throw a blanket over these front five, can't you? But again, look at that. Look at that. The DRS just pulls them now back to 3.5. Little Pigeon makes the move in front of his big sister, Scotty, look. But on his equal performance, mate, there's no little sisters, big sisters. He's been on fire today as well as our Pigeon. Absolute on fire. Yeah, but look, now you see, look, he's pulled it. So it shows me, look, Trouser's got pace, because look, he's pulled it back down to 3. But as soon as we get to that back straight, it just absolutely kills him. Absolutely kills him. Stocker's made quick work of Farwaz. Noodles has got in front of Farwaz also. Well, no, Noodles was in front of Farwaz anyway. They're going to want to try and close that gap to Rumsky in front. So there we go, look, Trouser now, look, he's got it down to 2.9. 2.9. Pull it 3. We're going to see how it plays out now on this back straight. Yeah, they could be, mate. They could be. We're going to jump on board with Stiggy now. There's a bit of a gap between Scotty and that, so we'll stay on board with Scotty. I believe it's all going to kick off in front now. Tyler's lost the lead again now to Zoltan. And let's not, look, we haven't mentioned it, Zoltan's absolutely having an absolute fantastic race. These two, let's jump on board with Rumsky and watch these two battle it out. That's just going to lose him even more time now. Look, back out to 3.6 now, Trouser. But let's not talk about, look, Zoltan absolutely living it with these front five. Absolutely living it with the big boys at the front of the grid. Has so far having a great race in 1st and 7th. Trouser's absolutely having a fantastic race. You know I can't add him in either, mate. Having a fantastic race is our Trouser. QPR having a nosebleed, you know that, mate. Absolutely on fire, mate, you know. En fuego. Toque el fuego, Stephen. Toque el fuego. Stiggy right up the trumpet of Scotty MT. How are you, Stephen, anyway, mate? How you been keeping, buddy? I haven't asked you, mate. How you been keeping, mate? Shout out to Peggy. Big massive shout out to our Peggy. Those that don't know, Peggy's my mate Stephen's dog, who sadly has gone on to a better place. So big massive shout out to Peggy. She's upstairs now playing with her mate Ken, having a right little run around the pair of them. Tyler gets back and forth. Oh, that was close, mate. I know that, bud. I know that, mate. Oh, Little Pigeon's now trying to get himself involved in this battle now. Trying to fling it around the outside of Zoltan. This is what Trouser wants. Trouser wants these two to get into a bit of ding-dong, but Pigeon's not having none of that. Pigeon's got the move done. Fantastic overtake there from Pigeon. Yeah, I'm good, Stephen, mate. I'm all good, mate. All good. Sun's coming back now. We had a chilly couple of weeks, mate. Down at like 4, 6, 7 degrees. But we're back up now. We're back to like 15, 16 degrees today. So just waiting for the spring to come, or primavera, as we call it. Just waiting for the summer to come back, mate, and I can top up my tan again because I've gone back to pasty white. But no worries, mate. No, it doesn't matter what happens, mate. But I always find the Australia, they go down better in the summer also. I'm just a complete lie. They go down better any day of the week. Below 0, I couldn't live in the UK, mate. I couldn't live in the UK. Couldn't live in the UK, mate. I get, oh, big moment. -9. Fuck that. No way at all, mate. I moan when it gets below 10 degrees, I do, mate. I moan when it gets below 10 degrees. I was getting absolutely mental going to work the other day in 4 degrees. No, it's waiting for the summer, lads. Waiting for the summer, mate. And we lived basically 10 weeks straight in 32, 33 degrees heat, mate. You ask my brother, we come here last time, within 3 hours, mate, he went home like a prawn. Or you ask Gaz, he went home like a prawn. Flacco's, that's the third penalty now for Flacco. Pigeon's now got himself up in the first place. He's having an absolute stonking United States Grand Prix around the circuit of the Americas. Yeah, mate. I love it, Stephen, mate. But even though it's like 30 odd degrees, mate, it's not too bad. I live right near the beach, so you've always got a constant breeze. Always got a, yeah, you just said it there, look, and you get a nice little breeze constantly, because basically I live 3 minutes away from the beach, mate, you know, so always got that sea breeze coming through. So yeah, I see that, Brasco, mate, but if he keeps battling, oh no, there's pits. I just see people dropping down the grid. You know that, Gaz, hot but nice. But at the end of the day, you got a bar. Every first shop here is a bar, so you get too hot, mate, didn't you, Gaz? You just Gaz will vouch for me here. You just stop on one of the bars that you pass. They have a few Estrellas. Stephen knows about the old Estrella. And you're alright. And the best thing about Estrella, mate, you drink it till the cows come home. It doesn't give you a hangover. It's just one of them beers that you just, no matter how much you drink, it never gives you a hangover. Which is good for me, because I'm 44 this year and I can't deal with hangovers no more. Cannot deal with it, mate. 44, a year older than Stephen. Well, no, Stephen's in his early 20s, but he always tells me he feels about 44. Hassan and Traz are having an absolute ding-dong. Hassan sends it. Oh, gets to slow down just in time. But look, this is just pushing that gap. Yeah, that's what I always used to say, Brasco, mate. When I was in my 20s, in my early 30s, I used to be able to go out drinking for 5 days and have a one-day hangover and then crack on. Now it's the other way around, mate. I have one good night out without drinking Australia, so it gets too bad, and then I jump on your brandy, and then I've got hangover for like 5 days, mate. So, right, Pigeon's the only one. Pigeon's the only one that hasn't decided to pit. He's going to try and go for the overcut. They've all pit now. Zoltan, Hassan, Famous Wayne. Got another 3 second time penalty. Slight little delay there for Hassan, as his teammate had just come out of the pits. Very, very slight though. Ex-Konski, he hasn't pitted either, so he stayed out. Jay Tyler's. Let's have a look at the tyres while we're at it. They've all gone onto the hard tyre. Oh, but remember, yeah, guys, look. Wow. Wow. Pigeon, I get your comment now, Gaz. I get your comment saying Pigeon's tyres will come to... Completely forgot that Pigeon was on the hard tyre. Completely forgot about that. Wow. Wow. Jay Tyler's going to want to clear Ex-Conde as soon as he can. And he's got Zoltan. So now what Pigeon wants? Pigeon wants Tyler, Zoltan and Stiggy to get into a right old ding-dong. He wants Ex-Konski to hold them up slightly. And this is where he's going to be able to maybe make this overcut work. Possibly. Remember now, leader. Nah, it's not gonna. He's at 18 seconds. What's it? 23 seconds for a pit stop, roughly on average. But remember, little Pigeon. Yeah, you say that again, Brasco, mate. That you say, oh, that would be an absolute blessing for Pigeon if that was to come out now. A safety car. But is Tyler going to have the patience? This is what Pigeon wanted. Look, Pigeon wanted Jay Tyler to catch Ex-Conde in this part of the track, because look, this now is just holding up Jay Tyler. Is Jay Tyler going to make a move, or is he going to bide his time and get the DRS? Now let's go back to the leader. It's still 18 seconds. Still 18 seconds. Look. Jay Tyler needs to keep his head now. Look, he gets his move done. But this is where it's going to be kicking off now. Look, this is where it's going to get dangerous. Look, all three of them going for moves. Scotty's got his move done, has he? Going to try and flip it around the outside, but now he's got the inside line for the next corner. This big left-hander, yep, he's got the move done. There's no one count out Scotty either. There you go, 17. It's now dropping big time. Look, it's now dropping. But what we're on lap 14, 13. Pigeon maybe needs to stay out another 1 or 2 laps and then come out. But how much traffic is he going to... Rumsky, no! How much traffic is he going to come out into? And look, Trouser and Hassan were toing and throwing. Now Trouser's got near enough over a 4.2 second gap. We did see Hassan get a very slight little delay in the pit due to his teammate pitting just a little bit up the road from him. But has Hassan had a moment? Hassan's going to be confident knowing that the cars, he knows that ex-Gonzi's got a pit. He knows Rumsky and Stocker have both got 3-second time penalties, but the thing is now he's got Noodles right on his chuff. Got Noodles right up his chuff. And saying what you were saying, Brasco, one car, and shout out to Dale as well, mate. Had a big moment right at the beginning, got his wing ripped off him, but he's still plodding himself around. I know many a driver that was stuck that straight into the pit and DNF, but big massive shout out. And this is what Pigeon wants. Pigeon wants these, because look, it's now 15.5. I feel to have any chance, Pigeon needs to pit either this lap, which he's not, or next lap. Want to try and give his soft tyres, but what traffic is he going to come out into? Let's have a look. He could come out. No, Scotty! No, that's what Scotty didn't want. And it looks like he's picked that up in the fast right-hander. Scotty did not want that. That's the last thing he wanted. Looks like Stiggy's going to make the move now. And it's now down to 14.5. They're eating away at that gap. They're eating away at that gap of Pigeon out the front. You feel to have any chance, Pigeon maybe needs to pit this lap. Caution sector 3. Caution sector 3. Back to green flag racing. That was Tuck at a moment. Here you go, Stiggy. This is where now Pigeon needs Stiggy to try and make a move on a Jay Tyler. Jay Tyler not to yield and them to get into a right old battle, because they are just chomping away at the bit. And we got a safety car. Brasco's called it. Brasco called it. Pigeon is going to be sitting in his car under his helmet, bobbing his head backwards and forwards like a pigeon, saying thank you very much. He's got himself a free pit stop. But you would believe now, but I think now, Tyler, Stiggy, I think they'll all pit. Knowing that the leader's now going to come out on mediums, I think they will all pit. Stiggy pits. Tyler didn't. That could come back to bite Tyler in the absolute hiney. Everyone pits and now going to go on to mediums. Tyler's the only one that didn't pit, and he manages to get the lead of the race. Rumsky didn't pit. Farwaz didn't pit. Little Pigeon come out in second. That's an absolute blessing in disguise. For me as well, that's a big mistake from Tyler. Big mistake. That could come back and bite him in the absolute hiney, I personally believe. The only cushion he's got is Rumsky in third, Farwaz in fourth. on freshest hards. But you would believe, no disrespect to these two again, guys, you would believe Stiggy will try and make fast work of these two and then join the back of this and start. But wow. Pigeon, you owe Brasco a beer. You owe him a beer, or the biggest bottle of whiskey you're legally allowed to send through the post. You owe it to Brasco. And obviously, as I'm TP, I claim 10%, so. What a shout from Brasco there. What a shout. Absolute shout and a half from Brasco. Everyone's now back onto the mediums apart from Tyler, Rumsky, Farwaz. Flacco's pitted, but he's down a fresh set of hards. Grim, this is what you wanted, mate. Dale, got you back into this race now as well, bud. I know, Stocker, mate. I know, mate. Body damage and wing damage since lap 1. Jesus Christ. Hate my life. But Stocker, you know what, mate? You may hate your life, but we love you. We all love you at PGR. Absolute legend. There you go. It's only going to cost you a couple of grand, Pigeon, you know. But wow, big, massive turn up for the books. And speaking about that, Stocker, mate, carry on the way you are, bud. You could be battling, knocking on the door for that Ballon d'Or this season, mate, because the last couple of seasons you've had, mate, have been absolutely huge. Rumsky flying in third, mate. Ain't worry about that. I'm gonna get on the Discord, mate, and DM Reefski, tell him I'm gonna take a screen, I'm gonna take a photo and tell him where you are. But I'll eliminate the penalties and I'll eliminate the safety car and say, look where he is. Alright, I'm gonna go and get myself a quick drink, because I doubt, oh no, we're just about to join. I'll be super quick, lads, 1 minute. We haven't got the call yet, the safety car's coming in, but we should get it any minute now if it is, because all the whole pack's bunched up. Now, there's Jay Tyler, and also, being behind the safety car, he's going to have to get them tyres, them hard tyres up to temperature as quick as he can to try and stave off the attack from Pigeon, because this is just giving Pigeon's tyres extra life, albeit it's going to give Tyler's tyres extra life, but I reckon Pigeon will be able to get eased up to temp a lot quicker. And no, we haven't got the call, so we've got another lap on the safety car. Or the safety car come in? Yes, safety car's come in. I must have missed it. Get with the program, Mick. 3 second time warning, 3 second penalty from Minji 44. It's coming in this lap, thank you, Gaz. I missed the sign saying it was going to come in, and we can see, look at the difference already. Look in Pigeon, look, it's only going to be a matter of time. Will we have a little bit wide there, but we'll get a faster exit than Jay Tyler. There you go. And they've already pulled away from Rumsky. Stiggy needs to get rid of these. But speaking of Stiggy, he's already lost out the Pigeon. He must have had an awful exit. Awful exit. And we've got another caution in sector 2. That's Fire Tuck, lost it. He's in the barrier. He's lost his wing. That's the worst thing he wants just after a safety car restart. But here we go, Jay Tyler and little Pigeon. Pigeon gets the tyre up into the apex. He's going to get a much better drive with the tyre. Yeah, he gets it. He goes right on the exit curb, but he manages to get the move done. Zoltan is the one making moves. He's already took Stiggy, he's already took Farwaz. Rumsky's now fell 1.9 behind these front two. He's been in an absolute different league today, his Pigeon. Absolute fantastic. Even though Rumsky could lose a few positions, look at the AlphaTauris. First and third, absolute smashing it. Even though he's lost out to Zoltan now. And here comes Stiggy. And they're all lining up behind him. They're all lining up behind him. How much of a gap? Pigeon's going to want to break that gap. Going to want to break that 1 second barrier as quick as he can. And at least just get caution sector 3. That's Tuck retired in the pits. Unlucky Tuck, mate. Unlucky, bud. Unlucky, mate. Great effort though, mate. We all know you've gone to no assists and all that, mate. Great achievement and great effort what you're doing there, buddy. I don't think Jay Tyler, I don't think he could possibly be close enough for a move unless he dumps his ERS. I don't think he's going to be close enough. He's not going to be close enough unless he suicides it. No, he's not. Seems like Pigeon's holding him off at the minute. Zoltan's want to close that gap as soon as possible. Stiggy's now got Rumsky. It's an absolute battle and a half going on here between Trouser and Stocker. Noodles behind as well with Farwaz. And then we got Hassan, JT Cod, there's a bit of wheel banging between them. But they've all sorted themselves out. They've all sorted themselves out. The Williams and JT Cod are still going at it. Little Pigeon fastest lap. He's got it down to 8 tenths. Is this where Pigeon wins this race now? Is this Pigeon's push for the race? Is this Pigeon's push for the race? Get 30 people watching. Bang on, lads. As much as bang on as it is, it'd be nice if we had more. We've got 19 racers in the chat. It'd be nice if we had all the, at least with the stream on in the background. He's nearly done it, he's nearly done it. He's pulled it, he's pulled it, he's pulled it. And there's the detection line. I don't think Tuck. I don't think Tyler's going to have DRS this time round. I don't think he will. And he hasn't. He hasn't. He hasn't got it. So, and he's dumped near enough his ERS, but then Pigeon ain't too far behind him. There's Scotty and Rumsky. Stiggy's still over the back of Zoltan. Zoltan's want to try and there, look, there we go. He's gone. 1.3 now. 1.3. Here we go, we'll flick through the battery. I'm going to flick through all the drivers' batteries at the moment. Bragg on 3 second time penalty in 12th. Famous Wayne all over the back. Flacco picks up another one, so Flacco's going to lose a few positions. Well, he's in 16th. He can only lose one. Oh, Wayne has to get out of the throttle there. Caution sector 3. Mini G's at the moment coming out the last corner. Yeah, but I agree with that, mate. I agree with that, Brasco. If JT can hold on, you got Zoltan. He's gonna look. So Stiggy is currently sitting on the podium position if he can. Trousers sitting on the 4th. Trousers sitting on the 4th, considering the penalties in front of him. If it carries on like this, Noodles could gain Zoltan and Scotty's position also. But it's still not over yet, lads. We've still got a few races, a few laps left. Here goes Trouser now on Scotty. Scotty seems to have, well, I just see the red light of Scotty flashing. Yeah, and that's why, yeah, I flipped onto the wrong car. Oh, Stocker, that's what Stocker didn't want. Got another 3-second time penalty, Stocker. Another 3 seconds, it's now 6 for Stocker. And he goes Stiggy. Nearly 1 point, and look at that, Pigeon's off. Pigeon's now 2.2. 2.2. This where Stiggy tries to make his move now on JT. He's got within, not this time round, but he's going to be in that DRS very soon, and Stiggy's the man on the move. Look, 34 flat. One of me, lads. 34. Stocker. Oh, Stocker's pitting the, he's gone in the pit. Unlucky Stocker, mate. 22 laps, Stocker, with body damage, wing damage. Kudos, buddy. Kudos, mate. First race of the season. You can get your head back in this, mate. Don't you worry about that. Driver of your talent, mate. We know you can easily come back into this, bud. Don't you worry about that. Told you, mate. Definite Ballon d'Or candidate, as far as I'm concerned, mate. Definite Ballon d'Or candidate. Here we go. Is this where Stiggy makes his move? It is where Stiggy makes his move. Pigeon's nearly gone 3 seconds now out in front. Tyler would be comfort knowing he's got Zoltan right behind him, but Zoltan's got a 3-second time penalty. Charles is going to want to get that down as quick as he can. As quick as he can. Ah, unlucky Stocker, mate. Unlucky, mate. How did you get your damage, mate? Just get either coming together on lap 1 or let us know, mate. Not mad, just very sad. Oh, unlucky Stocker, mate. Flacco with another one. How many's he got now, Flacco? Flacco's up that 15. Flacco's up the 15. Wayne's got 6 now. Ah, turn 1 squeeze. Unlucky, bud. Pigeon's been on absolute fire today. Absolute fire. Albeit it's only race 1, but it's this Pigeon throwing his name into the hat. Throwing his name into the hat for a championship, albeit he's got some very fast drivers to contend with. Let's jump on board because no worries, bud. No worries, Stocker, mate. Always a pleasure, bud. There goes Jay Tyler on Stiggy. Zoltan's going to get the double toe. He's going to get the double toe. Only sticks it at 1, though. Only sticks it at 1. But he does know that he's got 3 seconds to come back to him. Scotty's managed to get himself back in front of Trouser. Noodles in 7th, Hassan in 8th, Rumsky in 9th. He's going to know now Rumsky sitting on 9th, but he's got drivers behind him now, have them penalties that he's covered off. So Wayne's got 6, Rattigan's got 3. .3 now, little Pigeon. He's just been in an absolute groove tonight. Absolute groove. Or little twitch on the exit of turn 1, but it shouldn't cost him too much time. Couple of attempts, 3 attempts if any. Albeit he got a little bit lucky, but you make your own luck. You make your own luck in these leagues, mate. And he made the decision to start on the hard tyre, so I suppose that negates the luck he did get with the safety car. But he's drove an absolutely fantastic race so far. And let's not forget the sprint also, albeit I did give my driver of the day to Trouser because of the positions gained, but he's going a long way now as our Pigeon, securing my driver of the day for the future race. But we're only on lap 24, lap 28. Zoltan now makes the move on Jay Tyler, manages to get it done. Noodles loses out to Trouser and Scotty MT loses out to Trouser and to Noodles. We want to get it off the stops, we don't need that. Charles is up 6, Stiggy's up 5, Pigeon's up 2, Ratagon's up 6. Kudos to them. Shout out to them boys. So we'll take it back onto the tyre for the time being. Looks like Zoltan had a look. Shout out to Zoltan, albeit he's going to lose a few places with that time penalty, but he's had an absolute stonking race as well at the front here. Big massive shout out to him. Charles is trying to get all of these mirrors. Oh, I don't know if that was a glitch or a twitch there from Stiggy. If Stiggy's want to try and get on the back of these two, try and make his move. He knows he's got a podium sewn up at the moment, albeit if Trouser can't close that 2.9 gap, but I feel that Trouser's going to be in his own battles with Noodles and Scotty. They're going to be ding-donging until the end now. We're on lap 25 or lap 28. Here we go now. 3.4 now, Little Pigeon's got, so you're going to feel. Oh, a little bit of a twitch there. Little bit of a twitch there from Trouser. He could come under, instead of attacking Zoltan, he can come under more of attack from Stiggy behind. And this is where Stiggy's going to make his move. They're both going to get past Zoltan, but does Stiggy get enough to get it down the inside? Will jump on board. Zoltan's not making it easy. Zoltan's digging in. Zoltan's digging in. Great driving there from Zoltan. And just to stave that off, Noodles has got the move done on Trouser. Noodles up in the 5th place. Shout out to Noodles as well. After by his standards, not a great sprint. Can't even remember where he finished in the sprint, but that's just completely thrown me though, that second bit of quali. Pigeon takes us on to lap 26. Zoltan gets himself back up into 2nd place. He's going to be absolutely ruined. He's going to be ruining that time penalty he's got, because he'll be on for an absolute stonky of 4 seconds now, Pigeon. Look at the gap, look. Literally got half of the chicane. Half of the S section in front of the other cars. We've got Minji down in 16th. Let's give these boys a bit of screen time. Got Flacco down in 15th. We've got Farways in 14th. We've got Dale. Shout out to Dale. Got his head down after the first lap shenanigans and just kept on going. Massive shout out to you, bud. Massive shout out. Oh no. Brasco, be quiet, mate. Brasco, shh. Let's jump off him. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Right, Wayne in 11 put JT Cod under some pressure. I know, but shh. Brasco, shh. JT Cod in 10. Rumsky, great drive from him as well in 9th. Hassan in 8th. Scotty MT in 7th. Noodles in 6th. Lost out to Trouser again 5th, but you wouldn't be surprised if he puts Trouser under pressure again to get that 5th place back. Rumsky got another 3 seconds. That's not what he wanted, because now JT Cod's in his window. JT Cod's in his window. And so is Wayne and Rattigan, because they've both got their own respective penalties. You've got Zoltan's now down 3rd. Going to be an interesting battle now, because you'll feel now, even 15 laps old, maybe Tyler's are the tyres to be on, but I do feel that these mediums have got a few laps left in them yet, and we're at 27, so a few laps is all he needs. But again, same as Pigeon in the sprint, Stiggy has that option now. What does Stiggy do? Does Stiggy take Tyler now and then be the car in front on the last lap, or does he get as close as he can and bide his time? Well, there you go, that answers the question. So Stiggy's going to be the car in front on the last lap. He's going to have 2 cars to contend with Tyler and Zoltan, but oh, big massive flitch there from Stiggy. Big massive tank slapper. Thought it lovely though. All this battling as well is going to cost Zoltan. Zoltan could lose now to Noodles and to Trouser. Zoltan could lose two. Zoltan could lose two. So we're looking at... But you buy your own luck sometimes. So let's run through it again. Pigeon, Tyler, Stiggy, Trouser, great race from him, Trouser. Let's go up to here. Trouser started 11th. That's another. So Trouser took some positions in them in this Grand Prix. Followed by Noodles, Zoltan, who'll be spitting about that penalty. Scotty MT, Hassan, JT Cod, Rumsky, Famous Wayne, Ratagon, Grim. Shout out to Grim for keep going, mate. That was bang on from you, bud. Farwaz, Flacco. How many penalties did he get in the end? 18. Minji in 16th, and Stocker, Firetuck, and Exkonski were the free cast to DNF. But gentlemen, that's been round one of Legacy. Thank you, fellas, for tuning in. Thank you, Gaz, Brasco, Diablo, all of you boys for interacting. We're always going to be greedy, us commentators, but if we can, Hassan as well, thank you for interacting, Rumsky. If we can try and get the numbers up a little bit next week, lads, as I mentioned there in the stream, we got 19 drivers, Stocker as well. Thank you, Stiggy as well, Little Pigeon. We've got 19 drivers in the lobby, mate. So it should be really a minimum of 19 at least watching in the chat, or if not chatting, at least putting the stream on in the background. On to Wednesday, Vamos, you know it, Brasco. I've still got my Tuesday comms first before that. But gentlemen, what's left of it, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go and have some dinner. And Rumpel, great race, mate. Great race, buddy. And yeah, I'll catch you boys on Tuesday. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy your week. And we'll catch you soon, guys. Take care, fellas.